Hey everybody, it's CherokeeStarfish. Welcome back to some more Might and Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven. We are still in Iron Fist. We have done quite a few quests. We did a couple of dungeons last time, infiltrated the Shadow Guild hideout. We finished off the Temple of Ba, and we returned the Chime of Harmony. And so when we left last time, we were discussing where we should go next. Are we going to go to the Dragoons Caverns, or are we going to go to the Isle of Mist? So, we've talked about that a little bit before. I feel like the Dragoons Caverns, we've seen some of the monsters we'd be fighting down there, and we could do it. Absolutely. Might be a little bit of a slog at our current level. You'll see here, we are level 11. I'd like to be a couple of levels higher, but, it's cool. We could do it, just might take a little while. Alternately, I had suggested before we could go to the Isle of Mist, and we could basically, we could level and get some equipment. And I think that that's kind of the way that, that everybody's leaning, so today, that's what we're going to do. So, first things first, Sharon, if you would do the honors. We've not been to Mist yet. Normally, of course, you go by boat, and you can get there from New Sorpagal. Quickest way to get there is from Castle Iron Fist. We're just going to teleport. There's no reason not to take advantage of it. Alright, so everybody. Here is the lovely Island of Mist. There's our dragon tower back there, so no flying around. That is the dungeon that you may recall that I mentioned before. Yeah, it's not misty right now. Sometimes it is. Today is not one of those days. This is the dungeon, the Silver Helm Outpost, where our damsel in distress is at, so that Lucy can become a paladin. We have to rescue the girl who's trapped in here. There's also a couple other things in here, a couple other small quests, but we want to save that for a little bit later. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to get our wizard eye on. Hello, Lewis. Let's see. These folks are like magic masters. You can see this is Jezebel. She is the fire magic master. This should be Ko Salem, I think. Yeah. Ko or Ko. They all have unique portraits as far as I'm aware. Just a little bit of trivia. This one is Harper Collins. He is the water magic master. And as appropriate, you would think that, that guy should live on Mist, surely. Mist is the magic town. Master meditation, again, a magic-based skill, so. Center of town here. Over that way is going to be one of the first places we're going to want to go. But here's the bank, general store. Is it? Yeah, we can pop in here. Let's see what they've got. Oh, sorry. I should have warned. There is a big spider back here. He's a friend spider, though. He just bounces up and down, but I forgot that he was in this screen. So I'll put that in the video description later when I upload to YouTube. I'm trying to remember to do that. If there are spiders or something, then I'm putting that in the description where people can see it so no one walks into it and gets surprised. Yeah, I like this one. It looks like it's cut out of the inside of a tree trunk, And you can hear some of the sounds. Like I feel like I hear bugs, crickets in the background and stuff, so it's kind of neat. Okay, this is the town hall. He's got a quest for us. Charles de Sorpagal. I don't know why he's not in New Sorpagal. And here we go. The mayor here in Mist is considering allowing the Fraternal Order of Silver. That kind of sounds like him. See, he's got his nose up a little bit. So, allowing the Fraternal Order of Silver to release the town in their battle against evil. There we go. But the Silver Helm Persecution Squads. I feel like the name Persecution Squads should kind of tell you that they're bad guys. Obviously, they've murdered innocents in their misguided crusade against evil. There's no living witnesses to their atrocities, because if you kill everybody, guys, Skyrim has taught us there was no crime. I need you to storm their outpost if we're to find proof so that he can convince the mayor to ban them. So that's one of the other quests that we have to go in there for, that Silver Helm outpost. And he'll tell you, see, maybe they'll be able to hunt down all the evil people and leave the island a paradise. Well, they don't have to worry about that because guess what we're doing today? Let's see. A sorcerer. Okay, well, we won't be doing that, so... They do love their rubber stamps. This is the temple. Here's our training center, should we need it.
Would you like to buy something?
Spears. We don't have anybody that's really using spears, but he also does sell staves. So even though it's called the Arm's Length Spear Shop, you can come here and you can find some decent staves as well. Now these are just first tier, but he sells the other ones later on. Excuse me. And the armor shop.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? Ooh, hey. Hey. That's a shield upgrade for Zoltan. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. That's a little bit. That's a little better than what they have, but
Come back soon.
not enough to justify the expenditure, I don't think. There we go. Yeah, nice +4. And he's losing 2 fire resistance, but it's only 2, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh wait, I need to give that to Debbie so his mom could sell it.
How you doing?
There.
Come back soon.
Not bad. That only ran us a little less than 300 gold. There's a house.
How are ya?
Oh, and with Hugger Brother the Sailor. So there's another Hugger Brother for y'all. Mix of orange and green. Ah, joke's on you. We already know about that one. Okay. Might as well go ahead and grab +20 luck. We been new. Nice try, Hugger Brother.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, a psychic. Hey. Let's see. This is the Air Guild, the Initiate Air Guild. So this is like the lowest tier guild that is just air magic.
The magic of flight.
And you might notice that some of the skills are a little bit cheaper depending on which level of guild you go to. So there is that. Ooh, there's Lightning Bolt. Shield, another good spell. Featherfall, I feel like we're going to need fairly soon. What's he got in air magic? He doesn't really have anything. Yes, this is where all the mist went. The Water Guild. Initiate Guild of Water. I love this guy's pet lobster, by the way. Like, they just threw random water-related junk in a pile on this dude to make it the Water Guild. And and he's just, like, holding this freaking crawdaunt. I don't know what they were thinking, but... oh, so here's a great spell. We're not going to pick a copy of this up right now, but there you go. You can see what it does. It has a 10% chance of success per point of skill in water magic, which means it always works if you have at least 10 ranks. Experts make better enchantments, and masters can enchant weapons. Everyone else can enchant other stuff. Now, it is always permanent. They changed that a little bit in Might and Magic 7 later on. But this allows you to create your own magic items. So if you pick up a good piece of equipment that doesn't have any powers, then there's no reason not to cast this on it. So, you know, this has come up several times, and I feel as though I'm getting a message here because they're offering us a lot of copies. I'm going to go ahead and snag Water Walk, you guys. There we go. Because you never know when we're going to need this, and there have been a couple of times when it would have been really handy. And this is the Guild of Fire.
Magic of destruction.
And this is only here because... Yes, absorb the book. This is only here because the Mist is basically the magic town, especially early on. So, oh, hey, there's Ring of Fire. God, I would have loved to have had that in the Temple of Ba. Oh, man, maybe I should buy that too. I mean, there's no reason not to. We have plenty of money. Yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, and there you guys can see what that does. Now, interestingly, this says Ring of Fire. I have found out... Yeah, we always need more magic. I have found out it is actually a sphere of fire because you can hit monsters above and below you with it, depending on where you're positioned. Speaking of which, right here in town, no less. Oh, douchebag. Gosh. Well, they brought it to us. I mean, it is what it is. So, sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. One of these lighthouses has a quest, too.
Hello, how are you?
Ah, here we go. Now, I'm not sure. You heard maybe the little quest noise when we went in. I'm not sure why. There we go. Come to Mr. Teleporter. I'll activate the teleport so you can get to their islands and get rid of them. I'm sure they have all the things they've stolen on those islands, and you can get back from their teleporter. So there we are. Now, it's treating it almost like we've already completed the quest. So, but there we are. She does do that for us. And that actually gives us a quest. We're going to go all through here. There's an archipelago full of baddies. And we're just going to go murder them, you guys. That's what we're going to do. Empty barrel, nothing? Okay, great. Let's see. The Imp Slapper! That's the end. Let's see. This is Spear Expert?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Expert Staff. He's not ready yet. What? How many ranks does he need? Oh, he's only rank 2. Okay, well. This is Duelist Edge membership. He's Expert Spear. There we go. This, I think,
How you doing?
Buccaneer's Lair, and then this over here maybe is the Buccaneer's Lair, the Duelist Edge? Buccaneer's Lair.
Closed.
So this is the other one. Which is, you know, pirates, I get
How you
it.
doing?
Here's our Repair Expert. Excuse me. Gosh. We don't want any innocents in between us and our quarry here. Because these guys will, you see them walking right into town. You can see our arrows over here, though. Woo! Just a line of tiny red dots, and then one of those big red dots becomes a yellow dot. We hit him. I think we grazed him, and he's running away, so... yeah, we don't want him to get away. Come on, there we go. I don't have to chase him. Ah, new enemies. So, these are cut purses. And let's see. Oh, there's one. That's the Bounty Hunter. That's the second tier palette swap. And then we'll also find one with a blue blouse or shirt under her sari. And that is the Assassin.
Got another one.
Luckily, they also don't have a lot of hit points. It's mostly a numbers thing. It's a numbers game. But that's okay. Because it doesn't matter what their numbers are. We only need 4, right, guys? Yeah, it's equality. They very much are, to me, like the female version of the Ba cultists. Because they act about the same. They pack about the same amount of punch. And they have about the same amount of hit points. And that is why they pair them together. So there's a bunch of these guys, you know, and then there's a bunch of them. And between the two of them, you know, it can be a little challenging to fight them all, but individually they're not much threat. The tree's blocking my shot. Get out of my way, tree. Get out of my way. Out of my way, tree. There we go. Yeah, Tommy's a druid. I don't know why he's not doing something about the tree. You'd think he could shoot past it or something, but whatevs, I guess. And let's see. I'm trying to remember the months, but I can't off the top of my head. But here's the Shrine of Intellect. We talked about shrines before. Okay, so we know then that April is not the month of Intellect. If it was, they would get plus 10 Intellect permanently. Which is, if you do memorize those and you can easily get to those shrines, that's one of the best ways to raise your stats. later in the game. Now we're going to duck in here to Castle Mist, partly because, first of all, plus 10 intellect and personality, not bad. Plus 5 elemental resistance temporarily, not bad either. Now,
Halt! Who goes there?
ta-da!
His Grace Albert Newton, Marquis of Mist and High Sorcerer of Enroth.
Incidentally, this is absolutely my favorite throne room in the game. Out of all of the different lords and nobles that you get to go see and speak to, this is for sure my favorite background. Love this one. And also this guy, there's a lot of personality here. He's very much the absent-minded professor type. So, let's see. Debbie's our sorcerer. Yeah, it looks like a hotel lobby, but a very nice upscale hotel. So, let's get his council quest while we're here. Also, by the way, Albert Newton. You'll get that. Of course, that's Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton is where they got that. So, just throwing that out there. So, he says he sometimes has the worst trouble trying to remember things I've learned. I'm not sure why this is, but I've discovered a way around the problem. I'm going to create a mirror. It'll allow me to look back in time so I can remember what it is I've forgotten. It's a totally sane... that it makes all kinds of sense. To do this, I need the hourglass of time, but my duties and research prevent me from searching for the hourglass on my own. It's supposed to be in a dark cavern near... No, wait, that was the Spear of Darkness. Where's... I should know. Oh, yes, it's Old Fort to the south of here. I can offer you some support in the council if you give me... Just help me make my mirror. Help me. Help me. And, I mean, we will. So, but that gives you insight into his character. He is precious. He's going to make a mirror that lets him look back in time so he can remember things that he's forgotten. I'm just going to let you all stew on how roundabout and unnecessarily complicated that is. And in the meantime, wizards! So, because he is the High Sorcerer of Enroth, the court magician, basically, he is in charge of turning sorcerers into wizards, which is the first job promotion, their level 2 class, basically. Greater magical potential than the sorcerer demand greater respect. The way to earn this training isn't easy. You gotta find the fountain of magic. You gotta drink from its waters and come back, and then I'll make you a wizard. Oh my god, but if I can remember... How do I remember? I have to remember to never stop forgetting. Never forget to remember. Teleporter. So that brings us here. There is now no way back. Well, okay. There is for us, because here we are, right? We can use the water walk spell. Yeah, exactly, right. We've been drinking from every fountain we've come across almost. I don't think it's going to be a problem. We just have to drink from the right one. So if we drink from them all, eventually we'll get it, won't we? So now, they're not going to come across that bridge. So we're just going to stand on this side of the river, and that way only the mystics with their orange sashes will be able to hit us because the rest of them don't have any ranged attacks. So this isn't really fair, but it is good strategy. And I could cast Bless and or Heroism in order to make this a little bit easier, but honestly I feel like it's almost a waste of SP. Because, if we get hit by a couple of Mind Blasts, it's not a huge deal. And that's really all it's going to be, because only so many of them even have ranged attacks to begin with, so, Yeah, Senior's Yoga let out. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, they do hit a little harder than the cultists of boss, so we don't want to let them close to melee. They also have no ranged attacks. But they are deadlier in melee because they actually carry knives instead of just like random sticks they found.
Got it. Aha!
So we're going to have to make sure that they don't close with us. As you can see, it's not a huge concern. Oh, picking up a dagger. Come on, guys. Come over here.
That was cute.
I might, I think, actually I will throw on a Bless just to make this a little easier. There. Yeah, I can already tell a small difference, and that's what matters. So we want to make it the minimum amount of hassle, of course. I'm going to pop over here.
Hey.
Oh, hey, one of them actually made it up onto the bridge. Wow. I'm proud of you. You learned how to use a bridge. Forgot. There we go. Doodly-doo, cleaning up the bodies. Doodly-dee. Also, there are some fruit trees. We'll grab those as well. And we'll grab this chest. Unimpressive sword goes in the backpack. Go pick up these other bodies. Loot them. Ooh. What was that? Did you guys see that? It's like I hung up on something invisible. The screen wiggled and it moved like I was trying to walk into a wall. It's probably nothing. Probably just a glitch. If there is something there and somebody knows about it, I mean, tell me and I'll go back. Alright. Fireball would be great here, but also these guys can't really hurt us unless there's assassins and bounty hunters and things close to melee range, as I said. Their mind blasts are not super powerful because these guys, their power is in numbers. Speaking of the assassin, there we go. That's that top tier palette swap for this monster. This mob, since these are human beings and not like, you know, dragons or hydras or something, I'll call them mobs instead of monsters. And our wizard eye wore off, huh? Didn't think we'd have been at this long already. I guess I misjudged. There. Gatling gun of arrows. A Gatling gun. You can tell, you know, that their stats are a little bit higher, even though they don't have a lot of hit points or defense. But they do drop more gold, which is a good indication. So, yes, the machine gun. You can see now on our map over there in the corner as well that, see, when I pick the fruit off of these trees and they become empty containers, now they're marked by a small white dot. So that's how you can see that our wizard eye spell's leveling up. And go across this long stretch, and there's no bridge here. We'll actually have to, like, shoot these guys before they get to us. I feel like it's probably not gonna be a problem. Might as well throw a heroism on there. Why not? There we go. See, now every arrow is pretty much a one-shot kill, which is what we want. And then, of course, as soon as I say that, you know, it takes 17 arrows to kill the next mob. Oh, I heard that. I heard you shooting a mind blast at me. I heard you shooting mind bullets. Get him. Get him. Like Abe's Odyssey. Get him. Get him. Oh, man. Let's see. There's not really anything over there, so ring around the rosy. We'll come right back.
Got it.
You can kind of see what I was talking about, where if we had come here a little bit earlier, then this really would have been like a fantastic haul. Now, of course, coming here now is still worthwhile because of all the cash that we're making,
I don't know.
all the experience points that we're going to get.
Aha! Aha!
Oh, fireball scroll. Nice. Always room in the old backpack for a few scrolls, right? Yes, a crown. We'll have to get that identified and see if it's actually worth anything. Might be magical. Oh, bless is worn off too. Time is passing faster than I'm really paying attention. Well, there you go. That's high comedy, I guess. Alright, let's go grab these. With the greatest of respect, brave warriors, I loot your corpses. I mean, somebody has to, right? If I don't, I mean, someone else is just going to do it. Alright, before we go opening that chest, let's finish what we're doing here. Doodly-doo. Ding-dong doodly-dee. Deedly-doo-da, doodly-do. Okay, there we go. Good enough for the moment. For the moment. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this cash. Get money, get paid. Come on now, Zoltan. There we go. Hey! Ring of Charm. Cool. Well, I think we'll just give that to old Zoltan here. +3 personality. Make his cleric magic a little bit better. You never know. Every little bit helps, right? He's not impressed by any of that treasure, and neither am I. Oh my god, they dropped so many daggers. I feel like these guys... Now, I'm maybe mistaken. This is just like based on personal observation, and you can kind of see this from how many items we've gotten off of them already in this video. But, like, I feel as though these specific mobs have a slightly higher drop rate for weapons and things than other enemies. Because we've gotten, you know, rings and potion bottles and herbs and all kinds of stuff off of mobs before. But look how many, it's seriously like every, there's another one. There's another one. It seriously is like every third one. So I feel like, honestly, that they really do actually have a higher drop rate. Okay, now, I mentioned the obelisks before. If you get all of the obelisks, then it gives you all of the clues that you need to a riddle, which if you solve, there is a massive pile of treasure waiting for you that has really high-level spells and, like, guaranteed artifact-level equipment and so on and so forth. But it's like, you know, on a specific day of the year in this place, you have to be standing, click on a certain rock, and so forth. So this is going to be our first one. I don't think that we've gotten one of these before. So here we go. There we go. See, this is kind of how it appears. You have to get all of these, and then you have to decode the message. So, that is recorded in our book, in our notes. And now, we have taken care of the archipelago. We're going to go back to Mist. Ta-da! We come back behind the Shrine of Intellect over here. Very thematic. Alright, well, that's that done. Let's sell all of this crap while we still got some time here.
Would you like to buy something?
Weapons. We'll sell all these junk weapons we picked up. Let's see. Yeah, those aren't magical.
Come again.
Come again. Just identify all of this stuff. And even though it's only a small difference, like, there's no reason not to have Debbie do the selling, since, I mean, like, we put all that effort into the merchant skill anyway, went and hunted for it, and then got her up to expert, blah, 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 so might as well. Okay, now this. Let's go ahead. We can just have him identify this. See? He'll tell us what it is for 57 gold pieces. And it is magical. Check that out. Hey! It's only +1, but still. Now, because it's only +1, I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And we are going to turn a profit on it. You know, 230 something. But we can keep our eye out for that. And yeah, magic bling, man. Magic bling indeed. Oops. Sorry, I hit the spellbook button. Oh no, they closed. Oh well. It's because it's after 4 o'clock, so I'll just go stay at the inn. Stay at the Imp Slapper.
Right, come on in.
Time for Debbie to get a drink.
Good, huh?
There we go.
See you in the morning.
Hey. Hey, look. There's that mist. There we go. We found it, guys. Check it out. See? I'm glad that we had this chance together. You might say that this whole adventure has been a real missed opportunity. I'm waiting for the reaction. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, could you see me doing the eel face? Just imagine the bad joke moray. Eh?
Closed.
Oh, I've got to wait. There we
What
go.
can I get you?
There we go. Well, we've turned a tidy little profit. That was well worth it. And we haven't leveled up yet. Let's see. What do we need? Oh, wow. 243 experience points. Seriously? Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do.
Where are we?
Watch this. See, Ring of Fire works through walls. It's a really great spell, you guys. It's a really great spell. So now you understand, like I said, because it's actually a sphere of fire and not really a ring of fire. That's why it would have been useful against the skeletons back in the Temple of Ba, because we could have done this, and we could have significantly impacted all of those relatively low HP skeletons from up on the ledge where we were. See, now we already killed 2 dudes through the wall. I'm going to open the door. This guy is all that's left, and we've got him halfway down. Now you can see he's got a significant HP bar. This is why I didn't really want to come into this dungeon right now. Maybe wait a couple of levels. And I'm going to go ahead and... There we go. See, that's more like it. 31 damage. There. I really wanted to get him before he got us. Oh, there's somebody else in there. How did I not get them with Ring of Fire? Ooh, it's another one of those dudes, too. Oh, better put on Bless as well. Just, you never know. See, they hit pretty hard, you guys. Whew. There we go. Bless and Heroism make pretty much everything better. Let's see. This is an empty barrel. Anything in any of these? In any of these beds? Doesn't look like it. But what's important is, there we go. Now we can train up a level. That's all I wanted to come in here for. We will come back to the Silverhelm Outpost later, and we will head down that way, and we will clean it out. But that is probably not this day. Now we could. We need to do some other stuff. We've got a bunch of quests. It's probably time to decide what we are going to do next. So let's talk about that while we go and level up. Here's what we have to do. We know that the Hourglass of Time is in that fortress. We also have to rescue our damsel in distress. And the Mayor of Mist needs evidence, or Charles de Sorpagal needs evidence for the Mayor to convince him that they should throw the Silverhelms out. So there are 3 quests we can do here in Mist if we want to slog through that dungeon. Or we can go back to Iron Fist. And right here we can do the Dragoons Caverns. It's a little bit lower level than that dungeon. Both of them might be a bit of a slog, but we're doing pretty good, guys. We've got the we've got the Bless spell. We've got Heroism. We have put quite a bit of work into our different skills. We've got a lot of expert level skills. We're doing great. And I'm not going to go to the temple and heal up. I'm just going to go here and train.
Back for another lesson? Good job. Good job. Good job.
So, be thinking about that, and let's decide, do we want to go through there now that we are level, what, 12? Do we want to slog through the Silverhelm Outpost and deal with all 3 of those quests with our Bless and our Heroism spells on, and a lot of resting probably, and Sharon getting us out of trouble, which could be fun. I mean, some of these dungeons have been more challenged than others, so I'm not saying I don't want to challenge. I just want to make sure that I'm doing what you guys want to participate in, what you guys want to watch, and what's going to be fun for all of us. Or do we want to go back to the Dragoons' Caverns? So, and that's a great question, and I have no idea. There is no good answer for why that training hall was a circus. I mean, there's not an acrobatic skill or lion taming, unfortunately, so... Alright, so what should we do with this? Well, what are we doing here? Tommy has got everything at expert level except for meditation and staff. Now, we know it'll take 7 points to get him to staff level 4, but the staff expert's right here on Mist, you guys. And that would allow him to start adding his skill ranks directly to his AC as well as his bonus to hit, which is great, because that's an immediate +4 to AC. On the other hand, meditation, very important for spellcasters. We would love to be using more magic, but you saw just a few castings of Ring of Fire in there, how quickly Debbie ran out. And so meditation's going to get to be important very quickly. And druids and sorcerers, you know, and clerics have got kind of the highest ones. Sorcerers get the most from it, so... But they're going to need more spell points. We leaning towards staff? I mean, I think that that's a great way to go, because he's not casting as many spells as Debbie, but part of that is because, you know, it's Tommy. We're not really being 100% fair to Tommy, I guess, but he'll get his day in the sun. But we think staff? That'll leave us with 1 point left over, and then we'll have 7 next time. We could dump those into meditation or something. I'm kind of leaning towards staff myself. The bonus to AC is pretty nice. Alright, well, staff it is then. There we go. Alright, and Debbie, where are you? Okay. Light magic, we don't have 7 points to put in that, so I'm kind of want to steer away from that at the moment. We do want to put a few more ranks in it, but like we haven't bought any light spells, and we're not going to today. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Now, leather, not bad either, but we could put 2 ranks in meditation. That would get us that much closer to being expert meditation, and we know that the meditation expert is in New Sorpagal, or at least one of them is. So I'm thinking dump it in there, don't you? There we go. When she levels up again, we can get her expert in that. Okay, Lucy. Lucy, we're 1 point away from having her be expert spirit magic. I feel like we should go ahead and like finish that off, and then maybe it would be a good idea to take the 3 points she'll have left over and dump into meditation for her as well and get her started on that road. Because the reason like that we haven't done a lot of magic with Lucy is partly because she's kind of, I mean, look at this, she's kind of our miscellaneous skills. You know, she's our HM mule right now. Think Pokemon style. She's doing a lot of different jobs, but also because she's a paladin, you know, she's our muscle fighter here, she's our tank, our DPS, and she has the fewest spell points. And so it's just hard to do a lot of magic when you don't have any to spend. So she needs this to really to get up there and to do much. Alright, spirit magic it is then, and we'll go ahead and throw 1 in meditation. And then she'll have expert in everything, and then we can start focusing on a repair item before we consider any new skills or, you know, whatever. Because eventually she'll get mind and body magic as well. Now, keeping in mind, too, that if we save that damsel in distress, if we go into the Silverhelm's outpost, as much of a hassle as it might or might not be, we can complete 2 class quests, because we can make her a crusader up from paladin and make Debbie a wizard up from sorcerer. To me, that's kind of appropriate, because that way both of our team moms, you know, get the level up. They're out in front before, you know, their son Zoltan here and the hobo that has tagging along with them. But also becoming a class upgrade, becoming a crusader or a wizard, will drastically increase their stats. So, like, a large part of this problem right here. See, she only got 1 point from that from meditation. That's because that's how it works. A lot of that will go away. All right, and Zoltan. Here we go. Okay, Zoltan, buddy. He's doing okay on spell points, but of course, since he does a lot of healing, and since he's our buffer right now, we kind of want to keep that in mind as well. But he's got mace and he's got shield that we know both need to go up. You know, he still has... Yeah, he's got the highest AC by quite a bit in the group. And shield adds directly to that, and if we get him expert, it'll double it. But I feel like his melee ability is kind of lagging behind, so I'm feeling like maybe we ought to take 3 of those points and put them in mace. And then if we want to, we can spend the other 3 points either on a rank in shield or on a rank in meditation. And have 1 left over. Because we don't want him to become incompetent in melee. That's where we're most powerful, honestly. We want to shoot people before they get to us, but hitting them is really where it's at. So I'm leaning towards mace. What do you think? What do you guys think? We want to hammer on people? Yeah, we can do 1 in each. Absolutely. We do that and that. Now we'll only be able next level to raise 1 of them to expert, but that's totally fine. You know, then the level after that we can do the other one and so on. There's always more levels. Okay, so what that means is she needs to become a spirit magic expert. Let's see. Debbie is good because we put her points in meditation. He needs to become a staff expert. So I'll tell you what, let's do. Their inventories are clear. Let me go over here first. And I'm going to grab staff expert for Tommy because we know where that's at. And then before we do anything else, let's decide, are we going to go into the Silver Helm outpost? Or
Okay.
there's another one like expert knife fighting, expert staff defense. So it does tell you what the upgrade is going to do, but it's a little odd that it calls it expert staff defense instead of just expert staff. You know, they don't... Like when you go to learn Master Sword, they don't call it Master Sword Dual Wielding or whatever. But anyhow, so yeah. So... Oh, you're the one that needs that. There we go. So before we go herring off after anything else, I'm going to grab these fountains here and get their bonuses. And then do we want to tackle the Silver Helm outpost, or do we want to go back to the Dragoons caverns in Iron Fist? Important question. There's only 1 quest to do in that dungeon, but it is lower level. We'll be able to get through it easier. It's closer to our level. Silver Helms is going to be harder. You saw what we faced just in that first room. We did kill them, of course, but you saw kind of how they hit. But there's 3 quests in there, including the class upgrades for both Lucy and Debbie. So, what are you guys feeling? Because if we're going to go in there, I think that right now there's not a whole lot of points. We could go and make her a spirit magic expert, but I mean she only knows 2 spells. Unless we buy her some more magic, it's not going to make much difference anyway. So what do you think? Silver Helms, harder but more rewarding maybe, or Dragoons Caverns, less of a slog, faster of course, but only 1 quest. I will let you decide which dungeon we're going to do, and that will decide where we go next. Dragoons? Alright, Dragoons it is then. Okay, then what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to New Sorpagal because it's easiest to catch the stable from here. And then let's go ahead and we'll grab Spirit Magic Expert for Lucy. And let's run up here, I think, to the Guild of the Self, so that maybe if we can find something decent for her in here, we won't have to stop off in Iron Fist and go uphill. Lucky Day, that is also a spirit spell. Unfortunately, it doesn't affect the entire party until master level. Okay, they don't have what we want, so we will catch the stable. What I was looking for is hoping to find the healing touch spell for her. Because now that she is an expert, she and Zoltan are equally good at spirit magic. He just knows more spells and has more SP. So what that means is, if she can buff, he can save all of his points for healing and be better at it than her because he can pump out more of those spells. I think that's a reasonably sound strategy. So let's hop up here real quick. We'll go to the Spirit Guild. And let's find out if they've got our spell. That's mine. That's body. Okay, spirit's the other one. I actually kind of like the design of this, the way that they're joined together in the middle.
Spirit, the magic of life.
Bless, she's got that. There's heroism. Remove curse. She doesn't necessarily need that. Guardian angel. There's healing touch. Go ahead and grab that. And I'm going to grab heroism too. That way she can buff. That's the other one we were looking for. And she can heal.
Okay. Okay.
So now I can set healing touch
Yes.
as her ready spell.
Finest armor in the land.
Let's pop in here and just take a look. Ooh, see, that's what I was hoping I might see. Dragon leather. Oh, that's really good, but now we can't afford it. It's the first time I've really wanted something that we couldn't buy. Oh. But we could buy this. That is an armor upgrade. We're about to get a bunch more money anyway. I'm going to snag that.
Come back soon.
There you go, Debbie. That's pretty nice. That's good stuff. See, and this is 10, that's 16, so that's a decent jump.
Finest armor in the land. Come back soon.
There we go. Now we've got just enough money to not really be able to do anything with it. We can get back and forth if we need to go somewhere on the stables. That's what we need. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the dragon armor too. I really like the way that it looks. It's one of my favorites in this game. Okay. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Alright. So we're going to head over to the Dragoons Caverns. And now she can use her 26 precious spell points to buff us sometimes. She can be the ones casting that heroism and bless so that Zoltan has more healing touches available. That'll help out, I think. And they're both experts. It'll affect the whole team, you know. They both got 4 ranks. It'll be equally powerful. She just can't cast as much as him. Okay, here we go, guys. On a quest for a harp.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
Yeah, we all will pretty soon. Torchlight. Wizard Eye. Okay, well, first things first. Now, you will probably like that there's a lot of treasure just lying around here. Unfortunately, there's also, like, see, this is the kind of enemies we're going to be facing. Not that bad. Not that bad. But this dungeon can be kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, well, first things first. Let's go ahead. There we go. Lucy, bless everybody. I think that might be the first spell she's cast. Well done, Lucy. And let's get our heroism going. Yes and no. It's very difficult to shoot from the walkway. Ow. Because it's kind of like when in the past when we have tried to shoot. See. Even when I jump, you can't really, because they're shooting down. So there's not really like an invisible wall there, but the lip of it makes it very difficult to shoot. So, alright, what do you guys think? Left or right? That one goes down a very long hallway. That immediately goes to a turn. So I think that one goes around and is probably going to join up down in that section. This one goes off into a different part of the dungeon. So what do you think? Going south or east? South it is. Oh, well. We know there's some enemies back there. They came right up to the door. Alright. Oh, this guy stepped out to protect his little friend. Oh, man, I was hoping to get him before he got a hit on us. See, heroism and bless makes such a big difference even at lower levels. Okay, well, only one door to go into from here. Now, this door won't budge. Okay, so we have to go somewhere else and like pull a switch or find a key. You hear that glooping sound in the distance? Yeah, that's the other kind of enemy that's in here. You'll see. Ooh, let's get a ring of fire. There we go. Get that little guy and weaken the rest of these. Let's try and get that guy. Come on. Oh my gosh, he's got one hit. You know what? There. That's what I wanted to do anyway. Now we're acting like we're in a real dungeon. See, I'm actually casting spells. We're having to heal kind of like semi-frequently.
That was too easy.
Let's check out some of this leather armor that we're picking up. Crap. Crap. Probably crap. There's nothing in here. Ooh. Ooh. We'll just go down these rooms one at a time, you know. Oh! Right in our faces, guys. Okay, this one goes down a staircase, so I'm going to go back up here and we'll finish cleaning out the hallway and the level that we're on first. I hate going to a whole different part of the dungeon and leaving a room empty. Or rather, leaving a room not empty, you know, leaving it behind. Man, Tommy! He's getting the crap beaten out of him. There we go. See, Ring of Fire's got quite a range on it. There we go. Rolling low on those healing spells. Oh! Forgot there's a hidden room here. Yeah. Okay. There's a big stack of gold. Nice. Nice. And 2 buttons. Yes, indeed. Hidden loot. Lucy? There we go. We've pushed both of those. Now, let's find out what they do. One of them, I believe, unlocks this. Yep. Here we go. See, and both of these go down into different parts of the dungeon. You can kind of see, like, they are connected, or they will connect eventually. But both of them go down to the lower floor, but this one is like a walkway that spirals down and goes over here. This one is an elevator that I think goes to this section. So, do you want to go west, or do you want to keep going south and clear this part out first? We can see some of the hallways here. What do you think? Which way? Down the elevator or down the ramp? I'll give you a taste of the elevator. Just let you see what's here. Ha ha! Bye, guys. Watch this, though. See, you can hit underneath you, so there you go. Yes, Griffin McElroy would love this room. So do we want to take the elevator, or do we want to take the ramp right now and then come back for the elevator later? Or vice versa? Which one? Whee! I don't want to make anyone motion sick. I won't do that. More than I have to, you know. We are standing at the elevator, but... I'm kind of feeling south myself. Because I want to clear that section out. You know, I can see there's treasure over there and hallways connected to it. So, shall we go that way? Shall we go back to the ramp? Or shall we finish these guys off and continue here? Since we're already at the elevator. Alright. Well, let's see then. Let's give them a couple more shots of that. There we go. I heard a couple of them drop. Okay. Oh, man. Zoltan, my guy. These guys hit awfully hard. Ah. Thank you, heroism. There we go. Oh, man. There. Now we can heal them. The best kind of healing is damage mitigation. Damage that doesn't happen. So, you know, if you kill the bad guys, they can't hurt you. Alright, only one door out of this room. And you'll see here, there's like a hidden door here we'll come back for a little bit later. Come on. Oh, we need to put our buffs back on. Man, Lucy's been a big help already. I mean, she always is, let's be real. She is the MVM, most valuable mom. Well, that's not fair to Debbie, who also carries her weight. But Lucy carries her weight and the rest of the team.
That's too easy.
Probably need to get her the bodybuilding skill. Okay. Oh, that's a nasty looking chest. Ah, she got it good. Hey, hey, hey. This could be good. Oh, an enchanted but crappy spear.
Very nice.
Nice indeed. That's a good helmet. That is a good helmet. This belt, please be magic. Please be magic. God. Okay, let's see. This is luck plus 8. Now, we know she's got the highest luck. She also has the second highest AC. Yeah, it does look nice. It's one of my favorites. The unicorn helms or defender helms are quite nice. Probably one of them should get it. Oh, her AC is higher. Okay, well then, here. She needs luck anyway. Let's give it to her. Alright, quite a nice find. Quite a nice find. Hey guy, what are you doing just standing there in the hallway all by yourself? With no backup. No reinforcements. No friends to call your own. Oh boy, this guy. He's sort of like a mini-boss for the dungeon. There's a couple more of them in here. They're much tougher than like the brigands and the ruffians and stuff. See? 10 points, 4 points, 11 points. You can see that's with heroism on. Notice. So, we're gonna get him, but he's gonna take a bite out of us. I'm actually gonna heal Lucy just in case. Oh man, yes, good. I was so worried that he might actually like take a big chunk out of us. He is a threat, just... There we go. See, and that opens this. Aha! Another treasure room. With some food. Wonderful. Some more food, and another treasure chest. Ta-da! And hey! Orders from the Shadow Guild. So you notice the Dragoons are working for the Shadow Guild, maybe? Killer Club. Oh, hey, I think that's a weapon upgrade for him. Decent axe. Decent sword. And another crown.
I don't know.
Ooh. Could be something good. Let's see. 2d5 plus 3. 1d3 plus 5. Nah. Nah. His minimum damage goes up by 1 and that's it. Oh, I got excited over that thing. Okay, well. So. Damien, congratulations on your new assignment. Oh, wait, this is the Prince of Thieves, right? Yeah. Congratulations on your new assignment. Wah! The Shadow Guild wants you to ambush caravans passing from New Sorpagal to Iron Fist or Free Haven. Wah! Under no circumstances are you to divulge that you have any connection to us, or the deal is off and you will find out what happens to those who betray us. Wah! Do as you were told and there won't be any problems. Signed. Wah! So. Yeah, I'd like to get our boy a decent piece of headwear. Okay. We can go a little further before I feel like we absolutely have to rest. Because, of course, he's got plenty of SP left, which means that if our buffs wear off again, you know, she can take care of it. There's not a... Yeah, I didn't think there's a secret door in here. Sometimes, you never know. And this is going to come out where we saw before, right? Hey! Let's shoot these guys.
Got another one.
He's just really hung up on the bridge. They're trying not to walk over the edge, I think, and so they're kind of caught on geometry. But remember, there were multiple groups, so... There we go. Ooh, nice hit. She took him the entire heck out. Ah! I don't quit. Stop it. Stop hitting me back. Let me kill you. Okay, now... Woo! There we go. Now see, down there are horrible ooze monsters. Guess, let me see if I can show them to you. I don't want to get, well, I've been hit, but only a little bit. Let me see. There is some gold down there, and if you fall, there is a way back up, but I don't necessarily want to go down there if I don't have to. I may have to go down there just to show you the monsters. Okay, well, we'll worry about that in a minute. First things first. Let's finish the dungeon. Okay. There's another room where there's a bunch of them lined up on the other side of a little canyon or gorge. That's fine. We like a good shooting gallery, don't we, guys? Man, they like throwing those one ruffians out by themselves. Which is fine. Which is fine. I mean, groups of one are usually easy to tackle. Why is the Prince of Thieves Waluigi? He just became that, I think. That's what I remember. I don't know. I haven't gone back and watched my own video in a while, but I seem to remember the Prince of Thieves was Waluigi. You can tell that Bless wore off. We'll throw a couple heals out here. And then we'll rebuff. And we will move right along. Gotta keep that blessed heroism up. Honestly, guys, those two spells make such an enormous difference. There's so many things you can do with those spells on that otherwise would be very difficult to do. Like, for example, this dungeon, you know, I sold it as being pretty rough, and, you know, I feel like it can be. But we're having an okay time with it because we have these spells. So, there's just oh, that guy's buried in the wall. Well, that switch was pushed down. I feel like we should leave it. Not sure what that did. Well, we'll find out. It might have opened this door, actually, now that I come to think of it. A lot of odd-shaped rooms. That good nonsensical dungeon architecture. Okay, well, maybe it locked that door. Because we punched a couple of switches, and they did a couple of things, and we don't know what all of them are, so... There. Let's put that back. Oh no! Oh no. Well, now we're gonna see. Okay, well... I was overconfident. So here are the oozes. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about oozes is... they're almost immune to weapons. Ah, boy. They're mostly immune to body magic. Did they break something? Did they just... Oh, see, look. Oh, I hate that. It's our first broken item. That's what that looks like. So her AC just dropped by 8. I'm tempted to just load it. Because she's low on spell points. Guys, this is not good. I don't know that we can take these guys. Oh, and we're stuck too. I can't even move. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to load it. I don't know if I'm hung up on something or if the monsters are pinning me, but I can't move, so I can't even like outmaneuver them. So I don't have any choice. I'm gonna have to load it, unfortunately. Okay, well that's fine. That's what we came back to that room to do anyway, was to lower the switch. So now I'll just go back to what we were doing and not fall in the pit. Sorry about that. I don't really like to load it and go back. I don't like do-overs. Okay, and that is what that was. When the switch is down, this door is unlocked. When it's up, it's locked. I don't like to do do-overs just for the sake of do-overs. Sometimes when I'm doing single player and I'm playing like a TBS, you know, I'll restart a game of Civ so that I can get a better starting spot for my capital city. But generally, especially in RPGs, you know, I don't want to load just because I have the power. There we go. Not bad. But that was like actually some kind of thing where like I just couldn't move, which means that I couldn't play. So, all right. Let's take the fodder out first here. Okay. Is that for that room? Oh man, see there's so many doors. Left or right? Left or right? I don't want my spells to run out while I'm thinking about it, while we're thinking about it. See, this is a fairly sizable dungeon. And it's kind of complicated, too. See, like, there's where you can see if we fall down, we can run back this way, and eventually it comes back down here, and like, there's a way we can get back up. And before we leave, we will absolutely take care of the oozes and stuff, and we'll go down there and clear that out, because I don't want to leave anything in the dungeon. But for now, let's go this way, if nobody has a preference. Okay. Come on, guys. There we go, I can still get him. Haha. Love it. Oh, now it's a challenge. I can still get you, though. Oh, yes, look at that. Block? Oh, I didn't. Okay, well, that's fine. You can't block them all. Oh, he's picking up some decent armor. Well, there's another one of those nasty-looking chests. Hey. One Pixel Death Strike is the name of my band. Let's see, please. That's a Vanguard belt, I think. Please be magic. It is not magic. Okay. Hey, the Spark spell. There. Go ahead and have her learn that.
Can't learn that.
Oh, wait. He's the air mage.
Okay.
There we go. Free spell. You can have that back. Her backpack's starting to get kind of full. I'll put this over here. Hey, poison resistance +3. I'm going to identify this. If it's magic... Hey! Whoa, nice. That makes it almost as good as her non-enchanted dragon leather. So we'll pop this onto Tommy. And that increases his AC by 5. Nice. Finally broke 50. Okay, well. Actually, we're kind of beat up. Is this? It's the furthest away we can get. Okay, our jewels are still yellow. I'm going to save it, and let's try and rest. Okay, good. No random encounters. Okay. Now I feel like we're actually dungeoning, you know? Like it's actually a struggle. We're having to actually think tactically and use our resources. Okay, this is a nasty room, if I remember correctly. It's a room I don't like. There are several of those soldier guys in it. They're up at the far end, of course. This is coming up on the end of the dungeon. Oh, an amulet. Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh, it actually looks like the...
I don't know.
Ooh, okay. We'll have to hang on to that. That's a pretty good amulet. In terms of, like, the quality of the item, so... Another one. Oh! 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 I was paying attention to the amulet and let that get away from me. Past a door and everything. Goodness gracious, I'm treasure blind. You gone treasure blind, boy? Let me see, does that amulet... Who wound up with that? Where did it go? Lord. There we go. Aha. Okay, it's nothing. Shame. A shame, a shame. Go. There, that wasn't too bad even with my mistake. There we go. Man, some more of these treasure chests. I am not upset. Lucy, are you upset?
Got it. I don't know.
Aha. A bunch of trash. Well, Tommy can carry that then. No. Usually chests like this have better stuff in them. Now, see, that's a little more like it. Some spell books and things. Ooh, he was impressed by that. Witch Ring of Speed. Witch ring? That ring. And healing touch. Of course, after we went and bought it for her. But that's okay, because Tommy can learn spirit magic, so...
Can't learn that.
Okay, he doesn't have it yet. I didn't think he did. Who's got the lowest speed? 30, 31, 34, 30. I think... Let's give that to her, because her plate armor is really slowing her down. There we go. Speed affects your recovery time from attacks, and we want to make sure that she enjoys that benefit, even though he is our healer. Okay, this is the nasty room I was talking about here. See, because that guy, he's basically a boss. Lord. I'm going to take those guys out. Oh. Yeah, this guy's a little more serious. He is the tier 3 palette swap of this enemy, because it's the soldier, the something else, and the veteran. And you can see the little New World Computing sign on his tabard there. Oh, see, look at that. Oh,
There's nothing I can do for you.
Shit. Shit. Oh, biscuits. Okay, wow. It finally happened. We knew that it would. Okay. Well. There we go. I think this is going to be a case where hitting him is just going to be better, because even with his defense, heroism is going to come through for us. Oh, man. Oh, man, she gave him a good solid hit, though. That's what you get for breaking her sword, man. Come on. Oh. There we go. Goodness gracious. Oh, I hate that guy. And I think one of you actually commented towards the, like, back at the beginning. There's a couple of these. This is one of the sets of chests that's like trapped, so I am going to save it here. Because a couple of these, see, like this one, just randomly teleports you somewhere in the dungeon.
Got it.
Hey. Oh, hey. A flute.
Very nice.
Lick resistance. Create food. Huh. Light magic scroll. What just happened? Oh yeah, that is a thing, but I don't know what it was. I know that does something the first time that you touch it, but like I could not tell you what it is. He was super excited about it, though. Not sure. For all I know, it identifies all of your unidentified crap or something. Okay. Yeah, indeed. We beat the boss, like, so now we're running high on adrenaline. Oh my god, this whole thing. Well, we have come back to the part of the dungeon. Nothing there, huh? Okay. Not in that one. Anything here? Nope. Oh, there's the other guy. A fighter. Here, we've not done this in a while. There. There, he went down a lot easier. Come on, Debbie, hit him again. Come on, guys. Okay, bless wore off. That's fair. You should still be able to hit them even, like, sometimes when bless is not on. There we go. See, we need to come down here anyway to get that gold. Now we've learned that switches that are already down probably need to stay where they are. So we'll head back over here. Doodly-doo. I'll probably edit this part out because it's not interesting. Oh, one of the rare doorways that does not actually close all the way. That's great because, see, now, you know, 1 pixel's all we need. So I can actually attack them through the door if I can see any of them. And they can't hit us. I saw some red in there, so that means that we got... Yeah, see, we've got a brigand. Let's put heroism back on. Come on. Come on. Is that all you're going to give me? Okay. That's alright. I mean, we were cheating real bad anyway, so... There we go. Grab this money. Money, money, money. And this, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. This is where, you know, you come back up if you get down with the oozes. Getting down with the oozes. See that over there? That's a ramp that goes down. Let me see if I can get him before he gets away. Yes, good. I didn't want him to go down there and have to chase him where the oozes are. Oh, nice. They all went down right in a row. Here's a couple of barrels. Let's see. Purple liquid. That is speed. Let's give that to... Honestly, let's give that to Tommy. He's a little slow. I'm sorry, that's probably a tasteless joke. Orange liquid, intellect. And there we go, see? There they are, that's... Hey. There we go, we can just do this for a while. Hey. Let's see, do we have any blue potions she can take? Yeah, we got a couple.
It worked. Success.
Doodly-doo. We'll have her incinerate these oozes, because that is the only way. Oh, we got one of them. Good, good, good. It's the only way that we're going to kill them, I think. Realistically speaking. Let's see. Here we go. She's down to 6. I think that might be it, guys. Yeah. Yeah, we're out of blue reagents. Do we have any spells that will help us? Any scrolls? No, they're all kind of crap. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure if maybe... Let me see if we can hit them at all. Sometimes certain melee weapons will hurt them. I didn't think so. Yeah, because that's physical damage too. Goodness gracious. Well, that helped. These guys are nasty. Because really, I mean, only a spellcaster can really deal with them. Let's see if I can... There we go. And that's what they look like when they die. They just dry out into grossness. Alright. We can come back for them. For now, there we go. We've gone up the ramp. This is where we were before. Let's go back and get our treasure that was, like, we were so rudely interrupted. Let's see. We need to go that way. There we go. Let's jump down the elevator hole. Looking for secret doors to see if maybe... I'm pretty sure there is one right there, it's just not open yet. Let's do what we came here for, though. I just want to finish the dungeon. Here we go. Alright, where to next? There we go. Yeah, okay, so we need to go this way and then across. Up and over and around. And down the elevator hole. And then this way. And then that way. And then over here. And there are more oozes here. Underneath us. Here we go. Alright. This time no more teleporting. Okay.
Got it.
There we go. There's the harp.
Aha!
A beautiful harp. Yeah, see, and you'll see a couple of them teleport you, so, like, we're just not going to do that. If I remember correctly, I think only 2 of them actually have treasure. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, okay, so only 1 of them has treasure. I was thinking 2 of them did. Well, we are in a bad way, and all that's left is the oozes. So, let's see. Let's go get this treasure. We don't want to leave that lying. And let's see. I think all that's left is the ooze pits. There's a couple of treasures lying around. But, of course, we know that those are down in where the oozes are at. So let's find a safe place from oozes. Let's rest a little bit. Honestly, this is the sloggy part of it. I'm not 100% sure that this will be fun to watch. I feel like probably it's going to take so long to kill the oozes that it's really just, like, not worth it, when we could always come back here later when we have a little bit more magic. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking. We'll come back when we can cast Fireball and Lightning Bolt, you know, we can one-shot some of these oozes and just take them out. Because there's not going to be anything super good here since this is like a low, mid-level dungeon. So there's not really a lot of great loot that we're going to miss out on. I'm sure there's a couple of things, but those are things we can come back for. For now, let's do this quest. Alright, back out we go.
We need to...
Yeah, we need to go. I agree. Our backpacks are full too, but I mean, we have a lot of money now. We can go grab some more spells. And after we turn this quest in too, yeah, done and dusted, man. Done and dusted. We can level up from this. We can put a few more ranks and a couple more skills, you know. Buy some spells. We'll level up meditation things, then we'll go back and finish it off.
Hello.
Ta-da! Oh, my gratitude! My wife loves this harp much more than she loves me, and I said, why don't you marry the harp then? But I'm so glad you were able to recover it. Here, take this as a reward. 5,000 gold. 5 big smackaroo big ones. Heard rumors the Dragoons are working with the Shadow Guild. If that's the case, I'm sure the mayor of New Sorpigal would love to see proof of it. Thank you again for your assistance. Hey, guys. You know what we have? You know what we've got with us right now? You know what we've got?
I need your help.
We've got proof. Remember I told you this wasn't a quest yet, but it would be later? There we go, another 5,000 gold. Ah, the Dragoons were hired by the Shadow Guild. I'm certain Anthony Stone will want to hear about this. He'll be relevant later. Present this letter when I see him next. Thank you for this. I'm sure he will want to take action against the Shadow Guild now that we have some proof of their deeds. Alright. And now, what does that mean? Hey. We only need 313 more experience to level up twice. So, we need to find a way to do that before we train, don't you guys think? Don't you think? Let's see. We've already town portaled. Not really anything else on this map that we can kill right now. Huh.
Need a ride?
Yeah.
Hitch up the horses.
Yeah, let's go back here. That'll recharge her town portal. And then what we can do is something we haven't really done yet. Tell you what, let's you'll notice I've been kind of going around the center of town here. And there is a reason for that. It's because I did not want to accidentally step on these two pads. Because what these are is, you'll recognize them. We've stepped on a couple of them already. Teleporters. And this is where they take us. That's where that one takes us anyway. Yeah. So, now we are surrounded by lizard men. Let's fix that. Here we go. Oh, that helps. Debbie feels like a real sorceress now. Hey, see that? We can heal a little bit here. Oh, there's our third tier lizard man. There you go, I promised. I didn't want to spoil it for you. There we go. Drink it in. Yeah. I'm losing control. There we go. They suck because, unlike the others which cast Flame Arrow, they actually cast Lightning Bolt. Oop. There we go, round 2. They come in waves. They come in waves. Really? Come on, guys. I mean, I know it's a moving target, but... Wow. Wow. Wow! Christopher Walken impression. Stranded! Oh, shoo. There we go, a little more money, a little more XP. Enough to level us up again? I think probably. So, let's pick the stuff up. There we go. And there's another obelisk. There we go, our next clue. We'll go grab these bodies as well. It just occurred to me, I realized I was talking about the Silverhelm outpost like when we went in there, that's how Debbie would get promoted to wizard. That is incorrect. It says council quest, that's what he wants the hourglass of time for. To become a wizard, a sorcerer has to drink from the fountain of magic, which we can do rather easily, because I happen to know right where it is. Okay, you know what? I'm not fooling with you. We got what we came for. Should be able to... There we go, yeah. 14. We'll go here where it's cheap. Sell all this stuff first.
Don't touch the merchandise.
And then...
Come back soon.
We will train up.
Looking for a weapon? Come again.
We'll take care of all of this at once. Oh yeah, we gotta get her sword fixed too, man. Oh, yep. Get this identified.
Looking for a weapon?
Let's repair that sword. Good, he only charges 85. Want to give that back to her before I accidentally sell it.
Looking for a weapon? Come again.
Okay.
Don't touch the merchandise. Come back soon.
Let's go see Wilma.
Can I help you find anything?
Let's see what this is. Okay, it's just a ruby star amulet.
Thanks.
Still not bad. We'll hang on to it, and we're building a small collection here that once her water magic gets up to snuff, we can enchant those ourselves and make magic items out of them. So if we don't find something better first...
How about some trade?
Here we go.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Alright. Nice. There we go. Okay, so let's see. He's expert everything except meditation, so I think we already said we're going to drop it into that. Let's do that first. Cool, and that leaves him with 4 points, which he can put into some other skill, but now it's great to know we're already to the point in the game where pretty much all the skills everyone has, I mean, hey, look at that. 4 points will no longer level us up. On the one hand, it's frustrating. On the other hand, that's great. That means we are where we need to be. Okay, similarly for her, meditation first. Let's go ahead. We've been neglecting leather. Let's drop our 7 points into that. There we go. And probably we should we save these 2 points for later, or do you want to go ahead and put them in diplomacy? We have really been neglecting diplomacy. Are we just going to leave that on there because it's kind of in character and funny, or do you actually want to put some ranks in it? Alright. Okay, now let's see. We have a plan, so meditation, and of course the rest of these are going to go in repair, because we've gotten to the point now where stuff is starting to break when we get hit. We've got to be careful. And for him, mace for sure, shield, and we'll drop that in meditation as well. Okay. Now, the mace expert, I can't remember. I know we've met one somewhere. We'll have to find him again. He might be an Iron Fist. Shield, we know right where it's at. Meditation, for these two, we can get fairly easily. Leather is back in Iron Fist as well. So, we'll go take care of meditation first, since that's here. And you'll see, see like 88, right?
Greetings.
That's bodybuilding. So there's 30, 88, 106.
Greetings. Okay.
Yes.
See how that blue bar is
Okay.
jumping? So there we go. See, 34, 100, 118. Because it doubled the bonus. Alright. Now, let's head right back. Oh. Phooey.
Need a ride?
There we go.
Hitch up the horses.
Alright, we'll pop over here. Do-do-do-lee-do.
How are you today?
Expert leather. Shazam.
How are you?
Expert chain we have. Expert plate we have. So shield is this
How are you
guy.
today?
There we go. Nice. We still got over 20,000 left. Alright, so that means we just need expert mace. It's the only thing we don't have at this time that we need. Okay. Alright. Honestly, getting to wizard because you just have to drink from the fountain of magic is probably the easiest promotion quest. So, let's do that next time. We need to make Debbie a wizard. We need to find expert mace for Zoltan so he can get better at using his clubs and his hammers and things. And then we can go do a little bit of spell shopping. And with our newfound spell points, where we can actually cast some of these bigger spells, we'll go grab things like Lightning Bolt and Fireball finally, maybe enchant item, and we'll head out, we'll go take care of those oozes in the Dragoons caverns. I might be tempted to do that between videos because I don't know how interesting it will be. And it might be a case where I spam Ring of Fire to kill one over a wall and then rest, and then kill another one with Ring of Fire and then rest, and so forth. And that won't be fun to watch. So I'll think about that, and I'll make a decision. And then that pretty much takes care of Iron Fist for now. There are a couple things. I mean, you can see there's a big section of the map, obviously, that we have not yet covered. And there is stuff over here. But it's not stuff that's important to us right this second. We will come back to it later. So I think that means that now that we've done the Dragoons Caverns, the next step is probably to go back to Mist and to do the Silver Helm Outpost. So that's where we'll pick it up next time, guys. I hope that you're ready between now and then. It will be the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern, next Saturday. So please join me then. I can't wait to have you along on this ride and make some more decisions and to be part of our adventuring party. So, if you're watching this on Twitch, of course, go over, if you're not already, subscribe to my Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your notifications, give these videos a like after I upload them. I always try to put them up on the next day. If you're watching on YouTube, then go back, subscribe to my Twitter and to my Twitch channel, and don't miss playing along live, because it is so much more fun than just watching them later, I promise that. So, thanks for playing, guys. I'll see you again next week.